We live. Come over a little bit, brother. Let's just get up on it. It's alright. We just do it like this. It's still kind of dark, but it's better. Yep. It's all good. Yep. All right, Shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites, and we come out week in and week out to prophesy against Babylon the Great, who the word English called America. But first and foremost, we like to face the east and give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rekakwadash. A double honors be to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. 2023, the hopeful year that all prophecy be fulfilled. And that's right, we pray and hope that all prophecies come to pass. All right, especially in these times. Hey, back out here again, all right, through the spirit and power and the grace and the mercy of Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, on the chief place of concourse, all right, to make our bodies a living sacrifice, all right, as the Lord commanded us to. Hey, so Tawadi Yahweh Shema Shah for allowing me and the brother Yaikwab to get back out here once again on the highways and hedges to push the word of Yahweh, Yahweh Shah to you so-called blacks, Latino Native Americans. All right, and you make up the nation of Israel, the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. All right, so we come out here week in and week out, day in and day out to push this word, constantly pouring out the spirit of a Mashiach Yahweh Shah. All right, letting the spirit flow. All right, and as we come out here, we're warning our people for the upcoming destruction that's coming and heading to Babylon the Great. Hey, I had seen the brother. He had shared that breaking news from the news app. He had put it in the group how Iran, you know, with their whole nuclear program, and they was saying something about if the Israelis was trying to stop that, and the only way the Israelis can stop that, basically, it was saying if America be with them, America back them up. So that's all biblical prophecy, you know. That's all biblical prophecy, because that time is coming, which is World War III. Matter of fact, we can start there. Revelation 11 and verse 14. You know, hey, shalom to the brother, Yakanan, Bakar, 144K, shalom, brother. Yahweh Thun, Salaki, shalom, Yahweh Shema Shabrakatah. Yep, you know, so that time is coming where the days are drawing nigh. All right, where the Heavenly Father is about to have this war heat up more so than ever, man. And that's how America's going to be destroyed. That's how the so-called white man, all right, which he's a red man, all right, goes by Esau Edom. That's how he's going to get taken out of rulership in this upcoming war. But before that, all hell is going to break loose. All right, this devil is going to try to push a charagma, which is the mark of the beast, the RFID microchip, a majority of these people that's going to willingly take it, all right? And then soon the Lord's going to have it where thermonuclear missiles fly. That's the end game to the so-called white man's rulership. And we're beginning to see that happen more so than ever, all right? So, you know, that's why you're seeing these nations building up nuclear capability and talking about coming at America, man, because we're in that time where that third war is coming quickly. You got it, brother.
Revelation chapter 11, verse 14. The second war is past.
Yep, the second war is past. All right, and you can read about that in history. All right, the second war is talking about World War II. All right, go ahead.
And behold, third war coming quickly.
See that? And that another war is about to come quickly. That third war, and that representation of World War III is about to come quickly. And as World War III is about to come quickly, we see that the Lord is about to end this devil's rulership. Guess what we have to do? We have to hold fast into this word. Matter of fact, go to Revelation 3 and verse 10. It says what? That the Lord is coming, that third war is coming quickly. And guess what? We got to hold this word, all right? Because the Lord is coming quickly. Start at verse 3 and verse 11. Yeah, come.
Revelation chapter 3, verse 11. Behold, I come quickly.
Yep.
Hold that fast with dust has, that no man take thy crown.
That's right. The Lord said, hold that fast with that no man take thy crown. He's coming quickly, right? All right. So guess what? That World War III is coming quickly. And the Lord say, you know, he's coming quickly. All right. That third war is coming quickly. And as that third war come, guess what? We can't be disenchanted. You know, we got to be in an upright spirit, man. Because why? We want this thing to come to pass. So the Lord can establish a righteous kingdom on the earth, man. As it is in heaven, it's going to be played out on earth. All right, righteous rulership. Okay, so we have to hold what fast? Hold this truth. Hold your faith, man. All right, give me Proverbs. What is that? Proverbs 14. You know, we have to hold this truth. That no man take thy crown. Proverbs 24 and verse 10. Slop. You know, so the Lord said we have to hold this fast, which is this word. All right, that we won't be deceived. You know, when Esau come down with persecution, that you're not gonna get shaken, you're not gonna get moved. You know, we got to constantly be in the mind of Yahweh Shah, Hamashiach. All right, you got it, brother.
Proverbs chapter 24, verse 10.
Con.
If thus faint in the day of adversary,
Yeah, adversity.
adversity.
Yeah, so without faint in the day of adversity, all right, because we're gonna go through things. And the scriptures tell us what? When we come to serve the Lord, we're gonna face much temptation. And through much tribulation shall we enter the kingdom of the Most High. So in that day of adversity, your mind have to be girded up. Like the Lord told Job, gird up the loins of your mind. And that's constantly that we have to do every day, man. Especially here in this hellhole. We got to have our minds upright. All right? So if we faint in the day of adversity, go ahead, Art.
Thy strength is small.
That means that your faith, your strength is small if you faint in the day of adversity. All right? Hey, the Lord's about to usher in crowns, man. He's about to hand out crowns. So you want to have a crown, man. So guess what? Go to Matthew the 24th chapter. You have to endure. That's the only way you're gonna get a crown. All right? That you faint not. Woe to them that faint not. I mean, woe to them that faint. All right? That faint hearted. You know? Matthew 24 and start at verse what is that? Do it to the end, the same shall be saved. Yeah, All right, you got it, brother.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
Yep, the same shall be saved. You see that? He that endured to the end, the same shall be saved, man. Okay? And you know, that's us being made hard against our adversaries. You know, that's us casting off this old ways, this old man. You know, we have to endure to the end, man. All right, we have to continue to run this race, and we clearly at the finish line, man. That's why you seeing prophecies speaking more so than ever, and like we're going into World War III. Give me we're going to that. Give me Joel the 3rd chapter. And I got an article, the article that you had put in the group as well, you know, because biblical prophecy, you know. Let me pull this article up. And hold on deck as well, too, Jeremiah 49, after you get Joel 3. Joel, what is that? Joel 3 and, no, Joel 2 and 12, right? 3 and 12. But I'm going to read this real quick. This is from Newsbreak, right? And it says, if Israel strike Iran over its nuclear program, then the U.S. must have its back, right? Why is that? Because those Israelis in America, they're intertwined together, you know? They're intertwined together, okay? And this is all according to biblical prophecies, man, all right? Because it says the Biden administration should learn from the preparedness for Russia-Ukraine war, and to begin to prepare for a major Israel-Iran conflict. You hear that? And that's all part of biblical prophecy. All right? That's how we know America's going to get drawn into this World War III. Because it says what? Matter of fact, you can grab it, Jeremiah. what I told you, Jeremiah 49, yep, and verse 20. Bring that out.
Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 20.
Come on.
Therefore hear the counsel of the Lord.
Yep, therefore hear the counsel of the Lord. Go ahead.
That he has taken against Edom.
Yep, he's taken against who?
Edom.
Against Edom. Hear the counsel of the Lord, which he have taken against Edom. And who is Edom? The so-called white man. You're Edom. Go ahead, brother.
And his purpose that he had proposed against the inhabitation of Teman.
Yeah, of Teman. Go ahead.
Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out.
You see that? Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Who is the least of the flock? Talking about Israel. Read it again. If Israel strikes Iran over its nuclear program, then the U.S. must have its back. So guess what, man? This prophecy is coming to pass, where America's going to be brought into this third world war by helping out those Israelis, by backing them up with Iran. With Iran. The Biden administration should learn from its unpreparedness for the Russian-Ukraine war and begin to prepare for a major Israel-Iran conflict. The administration needs to set aside its differences with the Israeli government, overcome its aversion to conflict with Iran, to begin to work closely with Jerusalem to prepare for a growing likelihood that Israel will feel it's no choice to initiate a military campaign against Iran's nuclear program. You see that? So guess what, man? It's going to happen. This thing is about to pop off. The Lord is having where America's now about to be drawn in this upcoming war that's going to be fight over there in the valley of Jehoshaphat. And who's mustering up this battle? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. The Lord say he's hosting up the battle. He's mustering up the battle. He's putting the spirit on these nations, all right, for war. Because the Lord, who do people ignorantly call God and Jesus Christ, he's a man of war. All right? So the Lord is moving these chess pieces and moving these puppets right where he wants them in the day of destruction. You got it, brother. Joel, you finished that off, Papa? Yeah.
Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them.
Yep, so guess what? They're going to make their habitations desolate with them. With who? With Israel, all right? Because America's going to get destroyed, well as those gutter rats that's in our land. That land got to be cleansed, all right? Because you got them devils over there eating kosher pig, pink Tel Aviv, all right? Worshiping all type of idols, worshiping a wall, you know, praying to a wall, looking for a third temple to be built. Those not the real Jews that's in that land. Those are Khazar bastards, man. All right? Those are small condom hat wearing devils, man. You know? So that land got to be cleansed. All right? And now it's going to be cleansed by thermonuclear missiles. All right? Along with America. All right? That's why the Lord said what? That's why you see these nations building up. That's why you see articles like this coming out, man. Because prophecy is about to be fulfilled. These things, this temporary kingdom, all right, this temporary hellhole that we in is about to be thrown away, man. It's about to be done away with. And the Lord said what? This light affliction that we going through is but for a moment. Matter of fact, let me grab that. This is a light affliction, and it's but for a moment, man. The joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment. All right? So guess what, Esau? Your ass is about to go down. This is Job 20 and verse 5. The triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment. That's right, man, but for a moment. So your time is running out. You're on borrowed time. You're turning that hourglass over and the sand is about to be poured out. It's about to run out to the bottom. That's how much time is short for you devils, man. That time is short enough for whose sake? For the elect's sake. All right, let me grab this real quick. It's a light affliction. All right? So we catch a little hell in the flesh, it's okay. All right, this affliction that we go through, it's okay, man. Because it's only for a moment. All right? The Lord is about to stir a new kingdom on the earth. All right? Let me grab this. This is 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 17. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, work for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. That's right, the kingdom of heaven, man. So this thing that we going through, brother, this is a light affliction. You know, we working these hours. We doing, we got to catch hell from the slave master. You know, We catching hell from our family, but this is only a light affliction, man. All right? A light affliction. All right? So guess what, man? The things that we go through, we have to endure that, man. We have to take it on the chin and constantly keep pushing. Hey, yep, Shalom to the brother Thon Warm Lob. Yahaba Shema Shabarakatah. To you, Akia. You got it, brother.
Joel chapter 3, verse 12. Let the heathen be woken.
Yep, let the heathen be woken. And who's the heathen talking about? These other nations. All right? The Lord is waking you devils up. All right? He's putting a spirit on you for war. Go ahead, brother.
And come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Yahweh Shaphat, which means the Most High's judgment over there in the Middle East. All right? In the Red Sea. And that's what we clearly see down. Nations are going out to the Red Sea and to the valley of Jehoshaphat, man. And that's where the third war is going to kick off at. All right? So the Lord say, awake, ye heathens. All right? That he's gathering you in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat. You got it, brother.
For there will I set to judge all the heathen round about.
Yep, that's what the Lord is going to judge you devils, man. All right? And the Lord, like the Elder Tahar, Apostle Elder Tahar said, he said what? That the angels are refereeing this thing. The Lord got these angels refereeing what's going on. All right? And you got this spirit. I had my just having a conversation with my rib, you know, a friend, my mom, who was at the house eating, you know what I'm saying? And we had a conversation about the so-called UFOs. And I told my rib, I say, you got a lot of these people mocking, talking about aliens, and they better watch what they say, because now the Lord got to where the chairs are coming down. The angels are coming out of the chairs and beating the shit out of people. All right, over there in Peru, I don't know if you caught that story. Yeah, you seen that, right? The angels torching Jake, man, out there in Peru, beating the brakes off of him. All right, it's an account in the scripture where the angel did that as well, beat the brakes off somebody. All right, so these people better watch what they say, man. And the Lord got to where these angels are that's refereeing this thing. All right, they're making the chess moves, refereeing this thing. Now they're making themselves known more so than ever, and they coming straight out of the ships, man, beating the brakes off people. All right, so hey, man, this time is coming, man. You know, the Lord is having where miracles about to happen, all type of wonders where Esau can't explain. These people not gonna be able to explain, and the only answer is gonna be found in the scriptures. This is the only way the answer is gonna be found. Those that have that understanding, that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. See, that's why a majority of our people don't believe in the truth, cause they go off what Esau tell them. If it ain't right, if the white man ain't telling them, it ain't right. It ain't right if it ain't white. It ain't white if it ain't white. It ain't right. You know, that's the majority of our people got that mindset. But when things start happening over the world, things start happening out throughout the world, things that cannot be explained, Jake gonna try to find the Lord. Then they're gonna try to seek knowledge, but then that's gonna be too late. And what it says, what? Our people shall be willing in the day of thy power, man. When the Lord starts showing his strength, start manifesting his coming, you know, by all sides of disasters, weather's changing, the sky turning red, the moon turning red, you know, all type of plagues hitting this place. Then they're gonna try to seek knowledge. They're gonna try to seek wisdom. But then that's gonna be too late, because death is gonna be at your doorstep. You got it out.
Verse 13. Put ye it in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe.
Yep, the harvest is ripe, man. You know, you got it, brother.
Come, get you down, for the press is full. The fat overflow, for their wickedness is great.
Yep, so these people are ready, man. Hey, things are in place for these people to catch a damn missile, man. You know, things are in place. Things are moving. Things are moving so fast where now you got to where these people are lining up in this world coin to get their eye scan, facial recognition, and soon paying with palms of their hand. And soon that charagma is going to speak more so than ever, man. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. And he that waiteth, he that is coming shall not make a tarry. And that's Yahweh Shah. He's not tarrying no more, man. All right? So things are coming. Soon that chip is mandatory, pushed throughout the world. Majority of these people walking around with a charagma in their right hand on their left hand. best believe missiles will fly after that, man. All right? You got it, brother.
Verse 14. Multitudes in the valley of decision.
Yep, multitudes and multitudes. All right? Armies. Okay, armies. All right? Russia, China. You got these Arab nations. Okay? Moab nations. They're gonna be in the valley of Jehoshaphat. Multitudes, man, of nations. All right? Go ahead, brother.
For the day of the Lord is near.
Yep, for the day of the Lord is near, man. All right? The day of the Lord is near. You got it,
in the valley of decision.
In the valley of decision, man. Okay? So that day is coming. And that day where it's going to be fought with fire. Give me Isaiah 9 and 5 real quick. And we'll keep reading on that too. You know? This time is coming. Let me read. Let me see if I can find some more of this key point in this article too. Let me read some of this. It says, in no daylight, a new report from the Jewish Institute for National Security of America, where one of the U.S. presidents and CEO and the others that discuss fellows, distinguished fellow and other retired senior military officers and nation's AI security expert explained that whatever difference the U.S. might have now, that they might now have with Israel over Iran policies, the two countries interested will be aligned after Israeli strike. Consequence and preparing in response, the U.S. guiding principle should be no daylight with Israel. To ensure Israeli military success, Iran retaliation to limit the scope of the conflict. It says if Israel is compelled to act due to a failure in the U.S. policy and deterrence, the extent of the U.S. backing will directly impact Iran action. You see that? So with America, the U.S. backing up those Israelis, it said that it will direct it will impact Iran actions. You know, so now Iran will think twice of attacking Israel because they know that America will back them up. But that's going to lead to what? That's going to lead to give me Ezekiel 38. All right, that's going to lead to Iran, all right, being backed up by who? The big bully, all right? Russia, okay? Russia, man. And that's what you're seeing now with these BRIC nations linking up. You got everybody, all these nations putting a contract to sign with BRICS, man, you know? So when Iran feel that they don't have one up on Israel, so to speak, because America is joining in, then they just gonna go to Russia, all right? And Russia got who with them? They got China, all right? They got all these nations that's with nuclear missiles. Hey, shalom to the brother, Shem Gar Yasharala. Yahweh Shem HaShabarakatah. Akyah. What is that, 38 and, yep, start at 1, brother. Yep.
Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 1.
Yep.
And the words of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against God, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal.
Yep, which is Russia. All right. If you're looking at an ancient map, the same place where it says Magog, you will see Russia there. All right. So there's a representation of Russia. You got it, brother.
And prophesy against him.
Yep, and prophesy against him. Go ahead.
Verse 3. And say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O God.
Yep, the Lord is against thee, O God. The Lord is against Russia as well, man. But the Lord is using Russia to play a major part in his upcoming war. Hey, shalom to the elder. Hey, y'all will call nonstop on the block, 777. Yahweh Shem HaShabarakatah. Akyah. It says that what? That Russia, and the Lord is against Russia. But he's just using Russia to be a major help to these nations, man. And along with us destroying America. You got it, brother.
the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal.
Yep.
Verse 4, and I would turn thee back.
Yep. The Lord say he would turn thee back. Talking about Russia. All right. Go ahead.
And put hooks into thy jaws.
Yeah, and put hooks into thy jaws, which is meaning the Lord is going to turn Russia back to that USSR state of mind, man. All right? That Soviet Union state of mind. Okay? And that's what you see now. That's why you see in Russia want to take over Ukraine. Because that was part of the USSR. All right? Taking over Poland. All right? Because the Lord is putting hooks back into their jaws. You got it,
and I will bring thee forth and all thy army, horses and horsemen.
Then we said, then in Joel, the 3rd chapter, it says that what? That many nations, all right? Multitudes and multitudes, okay? Multitudes and multitudes of many nations. Go ahead, brother.
All of them clothed with all sorts of armor.
Yeah, all of them are clothed with all sorts of armor. What type of armor? All right? Nuclear armor, man. All type of missiles, cruise missiles that can reach Babylon in within 30 minutes. You know? You got the Satan 1 and Satan 2 that Russia is flexing. You know, you got all these nations. You got Kim Jong-un having a parade in the streets with thermonuclear missiles getting lined up and going up and down the streets, man. Putting up projector screens, seeing America, the Capitol building getting destroyed. You know? Because this is in their minds, man. Who's programming their minds to do so? Yahweh Yahweh Shah. All right? The Lord is stirring up the spirit of the Medes, man. You know, which is Russia. He's stirring them up. That's why there's so much talk and conflict with Russia. All right? And these people actually think that Putin and Russia is losing the war against Ukraine, man. That's only like 30% of their military, man. That's not even all Russian military, man. But they don't know because they don't have no wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the Bible. Man, Russia got one of the largest armies, man. All right, one of the most powerful armies. Then they got another ally, which is who? China, man, on their team. But these people they chasing a false hope and dream. Because Esau taught them to be so damn proud, all right, that Esau's army is better than and cannot be stopped. You got the proud, the few, the Marines. When you got a lot of goddamn trannies in the military, a lot of women, you know, it shows you, man, that the military is a damn joke, man. The U.S. military at that. I had seen a video a minute ago how the training, the difference between Russia's, how they train, and how the difference between how America train, man, it's two different levels, man. Hey, them devils out there in Russia, man, they just different type of breeds from these devils out here in America, man. Traveling in the rain, snow, sleet. It doesn't matter, man. Them Russians get it in, man. And they're gonna get it in on these Edomites over here. All right? You got it, brother.
Even a great company with bucklers and shields.
Yep.
All of them handling swords.
Yeah, all of them handling thermonuclear missiles, man. Intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right? And that's why we send all these nations, you know, they're ditching their agriculture to put all their resources in their military, man. You know? They're putting everything in their military. It says what? Matter of fact, jump to 2. What is that? Jump to Joel. Go back to Joel, and we'll hold that on deck too. Keep holding Ezekiel 38. It says beat your plows and pruning hooks. That might be 2 and 8, if I'm not mistaken. What Joel 2 and 8 say, brother?
Neither shall one for us.
No, 3 and 10. Go to the 3rd chapter. Probably. What was that on that? In Joel. What was that?
3rd, 14.
Okay, jump up to 10 then.
Joel chapter 3, verse 10. Beat your plowshare into swords.
Yep, beat your plowshares into swords. Go ahead.
And your pruning hooks into spears.
And your pruning hooks into spears, man. You see that? So that's what, man? That's them building up their nuclear missiles, nuclear capability. building up their military might. Let me read that in the KJ. I mean NLT. I want to see how it hit. I know it hit different. Just bear with me. It hit different, man. Because it just hit different. But you can read that old Baba Kashan.
Beat your plowshare into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears.
Yeah, and beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Basically taking all your agriculture and you putting it towards your military might, man. You know? And that's what we begin to see on a large scale, man. These people building up their military might, these nations building up their military might like like a time never once seen. Let me grab this. Yep. This is Joel 3 and verse 10 in the NLT, right? And it says, the earth quaketh, the earth quaked before them, and the heavens trembled. The sun and the moon are absurd, and the stars are hid. Matter of fact, that was 2. It's a lot. 2, 3, and 10. It says, I start at 9. It says, announce this far and wide. Get ready for war. You see? Announce this far and wide. Get ready for war. Conscript your best soldiers. Collect all your armies. Melt your plowshares into swords. Beat your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak be strong. Gather together and come, all nations everywhere. That's right, man. So we're out here proclaiming, all right, announcing this far that is war and wide to get ready for war, man. All right, telling you Americans, all right. You see, you got a lot of these people that's watch our channels that come past the altar. You know, hey, if you know someone in the military, or you in the military, guess what, man? Get ready for war. All right, and you're gonna die over there in the Middle East, man. Point blank, period. Our people that's joining with these devils going to fight a war that don't mean nothing. All right, it's a elites war, man. Your ass gonna die over there, man. All right, and whoever, those that happen to come across this video in the military, your ass gonna die in the military, man. World War III. That's what we out here proclaiming, letting people know. All right, this is how America's gonna be taken out, man. This is how the kingdom of heaven is gonna be established. That's how you so-called black, Latino, Native Americans, that's how your kingdom is gonna be established. By this world getting taken out. This fucking queendom, man. This piece of shit ass world, man. It's about to get taken out. And it says what? It says, let me read that again. Verse 10, right? It says, it says, announce this far and wide and get ready for war. Conscript your best soldiers, all right? The Lord said, conscript your best soldiers, man. Telling you nations, man, you got to put those that are willing to fight for that country, you got to put them best foot forth. They're going to be on the front line, man. You can't have no weaklings out there in the front line. So guess what? The Lord is being cocky, man. The Lord cold with the words, man. He's telling you devils, man, you put your best forth, put your best soldiers forth, man. All right? This is not a drill. This is the real thing. So you better have everything correct. You better put the mighty man on the front line, right? It says, the Lord cold, man. Conscript your best soldiers. Collect all your armies. Melt your plowshares into swords and beat your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak be strong. Gather together and come, all nations everywhere. And now, O Lord, bring down your warriors. Collect the nations. Bring them to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For I will sit to pronounce judgment on them. And now let the sickle do its work. That's right, man. Salaki. Let me see. My thing probably went dead on me, man. Let me see. Just bear with me 1 second. I think I believe it went dead on me. My light. Salaki, brothers. I think I'm just have to board out and just order another one. Order another adaptive portable charger. Seen one for like $10. I'll probably just order that one. But it's all good. You got it, brother. We'll go back to Joel. No, go back to Ezekiel. Go back to Ezekiel 30. We'll read some more on that. That ain't nothing but the devil. It's all good. Yeah, 38. Let me see if we can just move a little bit over this way so you can get some light, brother. Let's see if I can put my camera up to the phone. Ah, you got it. 38. What was that? Okay, yeah. Read. Go to verse 5 now. Read verse 4 again. And we'll jump to 5.
Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 4. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws.
Yep.
And I will bring thee forth, and I will bring thee forth and all thy army, horses and horsemen.
And horses and horsemen represents power, right? We know horses represents power. All right. The scripture speaks about them the missiles, comparing those missiles as horses. Let me see if I can grab that. And then what it says, in their head and tail do hurt. Let me see. Just bear with me 1 second. Yep. This is Revelation 9 and verse 17. And this I saw horses in the vision, and they that sat on them, having breastplates of fire, and Jennifer and brimstone, and the heads of horses were like heads of lions, and out of their mouth issued fire and smoke and brimstone. And by these three were the third part of men killed. That's right. And by these three, that's how the third of men was killed. And you got three clarifications of men. You have the son of the Most High. You have the sons of the Most High. You have the sons of men, and you have the sons of the wicked. All right. That's the 3 parts of men. It says by fire and by smoke and by brimstone will issue out of their mouth. So the Lord is representation these horses. All right. These horses as thermonuclear missiles. It says they head like lions. All right. Flying serpents. It says for their power is in their head, in their mouth, and in their tails. For their tails were like unto serpents, and their head and had heads, and with them they do hurt. That's right. So it's gonna be like flying serpents, man. When the Lord have it where these nations shoot off these thermonuclear missiles, it's gonna be like flying serpents in the air. You know, going out the continent, going out to the continent, going from one continent to the next, to another continent. That's why they call ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right, you got it, brother.
And all them clothed with all sorts of armor,
yep.
Even a great company with bucklers and shields.
That's right. That's right. As we just read in Joel, right, about beating their plowshares and the pruning hooks and their swords and the spears. All right, that's the Lord got these nations also as well testing out, doing all these type of tests so that nothing going to distract, nothing going to happen, everything's going to go just as the Lord agenda. You got it, brother.
All of them handling swords.
Yo, all of them handling swords. You got it, brother.
Verse 5. Persia.
Persia represents who? Iran. That's the key. That's the key. As we just read in that article about Israel and Iran having a conflict, and America's going to back up Israel. So guess what? Persia is in the scriptures. Iran is in the scriptures, man. Those are the modern day Persians. Those Iranians. So biblical prophecy has been fulfilled. Persia, which representation, Iran. Let's see who else. Ethiopia. Okay. Go ahead. Libya. Okay. Libya. Go ahead.
With them.
With who? With Russia. With China. All right. With these Hamite countries. All right. Go ahead, brother.
With them, all of them with shield and helmet.
With shield and helmets, man. It's wartime. All right, the war drum is beating. The Lord got these war drums beating. You got it, brother.
Verse 6. Gomer and all the bands, the house of Togarmah.
Togarmah. Gomer represents Turkey. All right. Turkey and all of his bands. Okay. Go ahead.
of the north quarter.
Of the north quarter, these northern countries, they're gonna join in this war, man. The Lord get this thing popping. You got it, brother.
And all his bands.
Yep.
And many people with thee.
And many people with thee. All right, the Lord, he didn't say about Moab, but guess what? Moab is going to join in. All right. Kim Jong-un is going to join in. These East Indians, all right, these East Indian countries, they're going to join in. So it's wartime. You got it, brother.
Verse 7. Be thus prepared, and prepare thyself thus, and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thus a guard unto them.
And see that? So Russia's going to be a guard unto who? Unto them nations that we just named. All right, that we just named. Let me read that in the NLT as well, too. Ezekiel 38. Ezekiel 38. What verse was that, brother?
6.
6. Okay, fine. Ezekiel 38 and verse 6. And it says, verse 5. It says, Persia, Cush, and Put should join you too with all their weaponry. And so shall Gogomar and all his hordes and their armies of Togomar from the distance of the north, as well as many others. And be prepared, stay mobilized. You are their leader, Gog. You see that? Stay prepared, be mobilized, be ready to move at any time. All right? That's what you see, a whole lot of mobilization going on with these nations. All right? So it says, stay mobilized. You are their God. You are their leaders, God. A long time from now, you will be called to action. All right? A long time from now, you will be called to action. That time is being now. That time is drawing up to be now, man. And it says, in distant years, you will swoop down unto the land of Israel that will be lying in peace after the return of his people for many lands. You and your allies, a vast and awesome army, will roll down upon like a storm and cover the land like a cloud. So that's telling you what? That how they're going to destroy those Israelis. All right. So by Israel saying that, by them doing retaliation on Iran, and saying that Iran will likely not retaliate back because America's going to join in. Well, guess what? These Iranians, we got news for you. You got somebody who's going to back you up, which is Russia. All right? And we're going to see how America filled in, how America dealed in. Because soon them Russians start talking like they ready to do this towards America. Then when you got these such as Putin, such as this devil Joe Biden, he like to cock and plead. He like to plead, well, we could try to make a deal. There's not going to be no more deals being made, man. You're not going to spare it. The Lord's not going to have it where the scripture speaks about your gold will not deliver you in the day of the Lord, man. You're not going to be able to pay these nations off. You're not going to be able to do type of deals, all right, with these nations to get them off your ass, all right? Because that time is coming where they're about to push the button. Push the goddamn button. But that time is coming. You see? You got it, Ock.
8.
You got time.
Verse 8. After many days thou shalt be visited, in the latter years thou shalt come into the land that is brought back from the sword, and is gathered out of many peoples against the mountains of Israel, which have been always waste. But it is brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely, all of them.
So guess what? That land got to be cleansed in Israel, man. You can go back to Joel. That land got to be cleansed. So that's the Lord is telling you clearly. That land has got to be cleansed. And it's gonna be cleansed, man. Because it says that what? A bastard is dwelling in Ashdod, which is talking about Israel. All right? And the bastard is talking about Esau, man. Okay? You got it, brother. 2 and 14, 13? Yeah, okay, come. Okay, come. Where we at? 15 now?
Yeah.
All right, come.
Joel chapter 3, verse 15. The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining.
Yeah, that's right. And how is that gonna happen? When these thermonuclear missiles go out the atmosphere, they're gonna block out the sun. It's gonna block out the moon. They're gonna block out the stars. Hey, if it's a bright sunny day, man, the day's just gonna go pitch black. All right, 12 in the afternoon, those missiles fly. The day is gonna go straight pitch black, man. And that alone gonna have people shook. You know, what the fuck is going on? But you gonna see what's going on when you steer on the shores of America and the missiles on your mitt. You got it, brother.
Verse 16. The Lord also shall roar out of Zion,
Yep.
and utter his voice from Jerusalem.
Yep. Go ahead.
And the heavens and the earth shall shake. But the Lord will be the hope of his people and the strength of the children of Israel.
Yep, that's right. The heavens about to shake, man. I mean, the earth is about to shake. All right? To and fro like a drunkard. Let me grab that. To and fro like a drunkard, man. This is Isaiah 24 and verse 20. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and shall fall and not rise again. That's right. So, hey, the Lord's about to have where this place is gonna rock to and fro like a drunkard, man. When thermonuclear missiles compel this place, bombarding this place, man, it's gonna rock to and fro. The foundations of the world is gonna be out of course, man. You know, and that's gonna happen where new lands is going to develop that us to dwell on. You know, things are about to change, but it's changing for the better, and for the better of the elect's sake. All right, you got it. Huh?
Verse 17. So shall ye know that I am the Lord your power, dwelling in Zion, my holy mountain. Then shall Jerusalem be holy, and there shall no strangers pass through her anymore.
That's right, man. No strangers talking about other nations taking us in captivity, man. You know, we're not going to go into captivity anymore. The Lord is pulling back the captivity of Israel. So by this thermonuclear missile, by this thermonuclear missile in this World War III, that's going to bring back the captivity of Jerusalem. And it's going to usher in the kingdom of heaven. You see? Hey, we're going to wrap it up right there, you know? So, hey, that time is drawing near. All right? So continue to stay hot and ready. Like a Little Caesar's pizza, man. You know, we got to stay hot and ready like a Little Caesar's pizza. That's a new one I might use. Stay hot and ready. You see? So that day won't catch us as a thief in the night. Okay? You got to be on fire. If not, your ass going to get set on fire. Point blank, period. All right? So with that, we're going to face the east. We're going to give all praise and glory. Ati Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rikakwadash. Hey, double honors be to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Keep scribing, brothers, keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom, Abba Ball.